G'day and welcome to episode 78 of the Mining Business Coach podcast. Today is a revisit from an old podcast a few years ago, and it's thinking about investing in technology, part 2. A couple of years ago I wrote the blog and posted the podcast Investing in Technology, First Things First. Well, it's been a little while since then, and I've learned a little more about business and life in general, so I thought it was a good time to revisit this one. Firstly, the original for a refresh. So back in 2013, we were talking about some research by MYOB, and 51% of small business owners wanted to improve their systems and processes as a priority in that year. The number is just as high today, if not higher, and is also high in large corporations. The problem is many organisations leap straight into an IT solution to solve their problems. Now, there is a better way. By inserting an IT system over your current business processes, you're missing out on a grand opportunity to work on your business, and you're also embedding poor work practices into the new system. Take the opportunity to review your business processes before implementation of a system. Actually, review them before you even buy. I often see businesses with fantastic IT systems purchased and installed that just don't meet their needs. This is an extremely common problem, unfortunately, meaning the business has wasted their money and time, but is no better off, and often they're actually worse off. Spend some time challenging the processes involved. The time spent is really well worth it. Map out the current state, include documentation, workflow, databases, etc. Challenge every single step of the process. What works well? Where is the waste? Are there any challenges or struggles? Brainstorm alternatives and countermeasures. Develop an action plan and begin implementing and testing the changes. Remember, plan, do, check, act. When the process is working smoothly and robustly without technology, find a solution that best meets your needs. Now you can be sure your money will be well spent, and you may even find that you don't have to spend it at all. Now for part 2. So sometimes I come across people at all levels of organisations, both within IT departments and from outside, who have a strong belief that all of their business processes, systems, needs and problems should be resolved or contained within a single system or solution. And I'm sure many ERP system developers out there believe that their system does a good job of doing this. I just don't see it at the moment. Most systems I've seen do some things quite well, some do many things well, but I'm yet to see a single system that does everything well. Let's look at an analogy in sporting. So occasionally we see a freak performer come along like a Michael Jordan who breaks all the rules. Normally though, in just about every team sport, you have a diverse team of people with different strengths. Let's look at basketball. You have the guards. There's even different types of guards who are usually faster down the court, have superior ball handling and passing skills. Then you have the forwards. Again, within a team, different types of forwards who are stronger, have more presence on the court and generally shoot from a medium range to 3-point. Then lastly, you have the centre. Ordinarily the tallest player on the court. This player owns the area under the basket in defence and is a key target in offence. Having a team of guards doesn't usually work. Likewise, having a team of centres doesn't work. There's a strong argument for a team of Michael Jordans, but it's highly unlikely you'd ever achieve that. The same situation is in many, many sports. In a business, some expect to find a single solution to run everything from financials, materials and resource planning, CRM, HR functions, quality functions, process management, business intelligence. The list is almost endless. It may be possible to build such a system, but that doesn't mean we should. By building such a system, we'll be watering down most of the parts of the individual specialties and losing flexibility. These days especially, just about all specialty systems in the marketplace can be easily integrated with each other to create a system made up of specialty parts that are great at what they are intended to do in isolation, and they work together well to create a superior system than if they were a single system. So there you have it, my take on investing in technology. Thank you for listening today, and we will see you on the lean side.